Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach, and it is Monday, so it's meal prep day. I have breakfast, lunch, and an amazing, perfect for summer dessert. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I do a meal prep every single Monday. Down in the description box at the top, you will find my recipe website. That is where you will find all of today's recipes, nutrition coaching, get your macros and calories done. That is what I follow to lose 140 pounds. I also offer one-on-one coaching and I have a free Facebook group. Come join us, we would love to have you. Let's head on into the kitchen for meal prep. For my breakfast this week, I am making a sausage and cheese frittata. I love frittatas and I have some really good yummy strawberries to pair with it for breakfast. So let me show you what you'll need. You're going to need eggs, mozzarella cheese, and some type of cheddar cheese. Sausage of your choice. I have the Jimmy Dean fully cooked turkey sausage patties, frozen peas, and an onion. I went ahead and added my diced onion to my skillet. These are my brand new Caraway cookware, you guys. I love these so much. Great non-toxic, healthy cookware. They are a little bit more expensive, but they last forever and the quality is so good. I actually got a full set and a mini set. Look at the mini fry pan and the mini saucepan. I love Caraway. I also have their Dutch oven, which you guys have seen me use multiple times. Their larger skillet, and I also have a big, huge stock pot. So if you're looking for a good for you cookware, non-toxic, you don't need any cooking spray to use these pans. They're so good. I will link them down below for you if you're interested, but we're gonna let these onions cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. While the onions are cooking, I'm going to crack 7 eggs into a bowl. Add in a little salt and pepper. Half of a cup of cheddar cheese. And then half of a cup of mozzarella. We're going to whisk this all together and just set it aside. Now I'm going to add in my sliced sausages. I did 6 of the sausage patties. 1 cup of frozen peas. And we're gonna stir this all together. We just want those peas to warm through and the sausage. I went ahead and turned the heat down to low, and we're going to add the egg and cheese mixture. Now the recipe says to reserve some of your sausage to top the frittata with. I just mixed it all in. You can follow the original recipe, it is on my website, but I just went ahead and just put all the sausage into the skillet. Also, you can add some additional cheese to the top of the frittata, but you want to reduce it to low, and we're going to let the egg cook. The frittata is done. Oh, this smells so good. I'm just going to slice this up for the week, pair it with some fruit. I'll put all the information here on the screen for you. For my lunch prep this week, I am making garlic butter chicken and rice, and then I'll have some type of veggie. I have a bag of frozen broccoli. I'll probably just add that to it as well, but let me show you what you'll need. So you're going to need salt and pepper, ground chicken. I got the extra lean, so it's 0 points on WW. Minced garlic, chicken broth. I'm making my life easy and doing 3-minute microwave rice. You can make regular rice. I'm making it easy on myself. Italian seasoning as well as some better than bouillon, butter and lemon, cheese, and some fresh parsley. So to my bowl here, I have my pound of ground chicken, my half of a cup of cheese, garlic, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, as well as my parsley and some chicken bouillon. The recipe also calls for red pepper flakes, red pepper chili flakes. I did not include those. I just don't like spicy. And I also think when I told you the name of this recipe, I forgot to mention that they're meatballs. I think I just said butter chicken. They're butter chicken meatballs. So this is the mixture for the meatballs. I'm starting with the spoon. I will go in with my hands, unfortunately, to mix this all together and to form the meatballs. Got a couple tablespoons of butter melting in my skillet. Now we're going to add our meatballs to the skillet and we're going to let them cook, brown, get crispy on the outside and cooked completely through. These look and smell so good. I'm very excited. I am going to remove the meatballs from the skillet. Just put them on a plate and set it aside. I'm going to add my final tablespoon of butter to the skillet. I'm going to squeeze in my lemon. Cup of chicken broth. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we're going to just let this reduce down for about 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to disperse this out into different containers for a meal prep. So I'm going to do 1/3 cup of the rice, just kind of squish that down in the bottom. I'm going to do 3 meatballs per serving. So 1, 2, 3. I think one of them will get 4, but there's some little teeny ones, so we'll call that 1 meatball. And then I have my sauce. We're just going to put that right on top of the meatballs and the rice. So good. It smells so good, you guys. I'm just going to make up 4 separate little individual containers for the week since the recipe makes 4 servings. So here is my buttered chicken meatball meal prep. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. I'm telling you, it smells amazing. Like I said, I have that bag of frozen broccoli. I'll steam it up the first day, and then I'll just divide it in the meal prep container. Once it's all steamed up, I'll go ahead and put all the information per serving here on the screen for you. For dessert this week, mainly for my lovely husband, I am making no-bake blueberry cheesecake bars. We love a good no-bake recipe. It just makes it so easy, especially in the summer when it's hot out and we don't want to turn on our oven. So let me show you what you'll need. First, you're going to need a lot of whipped cream. So I have a partial container left over from another recipe and then a full container, 3 8-ounce blocks of 1/3 less fat cream cheese, graham cracker crumbs, brown sugar. I have Sucre Gold. Of course, I love Sucre Gold. It's my favorite brown sugar alternative. I will have it linked down below for you. I also have allulose, which is my favorite sweetener alternative, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, blueberry pie filling, and some butter. So I have 2.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 8 tablespoons of melted butter. Now you can use light butter. When I give you the points and calories, I will use light butter to calculate that. Since most of you will most likely use light butter, since this is for Troy, I'm just using regular. But I am going to use 3 tablespoons of Sucre Gold. And we're going to mix this together because this is the crust of the bars. I have a 9x13 baking dish. I put some foil in there. Make sure you leave some hanging over the edge. Go ahead and spray it with some nonstick cooking spray. And then we're going to add the crust mixture. And then we're just going to spread that out and kind of just press it into place. We are going to put this into the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. That's going to help the crust set. And I like to just kind of take my hand and push it down. I think that just helps it be a little bit more even. I added my cream cheese to a bowl and I'm just going to mix it until it's creamy. I'm adding in 1.5 cups of allulose, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and my vanilla extract, and then we're going to mix this together again. And we're going to fold in our 3 cups of whipped cream, and we're going to gently fold that in. Then we're going to spread the cream cheese mixture on top of the cooled crust. Just be really careful not to break it as you spread it out. To take my can of pie filling, and I'm going to spread that out evenly over the cream cheese layer. And then lastly, the remaining whipped topping, we'll spread that right on top. No-bake blueberry cheesecake is done. She is a stout cheesecake. Troy's gonna love this week. I'll go ahead and put serving size, points, calories here on the screen for you. Thank you for joining me for this week's meal prep. I hope you enjoyed seeing breakfast, lunch, a sweet treat. I'm excited to have all of these recipes all week. Don't forget, at the top of the description box, you'll find my recipe website, nutrition coaching, and my free Facebook group. Happy Monday, friends. Here's to an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.